Hello and welcome back to my channel. A new group today, OnlyOneOf, one that I've known exists because this is from the mind of the person that kind of formed the idea of Luna being my favorite group in K-pop. I have a very much like and hate relationship with Jaden Jang, who formed Luna, and that idea of Luna left the company, left Luna hanging a lot in terms of stuff they were going to release, Luna the Ballad and whatnot, and then took who was supposed to debut, I'm assuming, as BBC's boy group aside Luna, OnlyOneOf, who now is run by him, and this is two of their title tracks that they debuted with. I guess they debuted with a double title track thing. This is a request, by the way, from John LD. Thank you so much. I have known of this group. I just was always apprehensive of checking them out, but I know that all of these things are not the fault of any of the guys in the group, so I would never hold it against them or have any kind of bias on that. It's just certain things that Jaden Jang has done are not the greatest dude in the world, but he is a decent creator. So let's hop in to OnlyOneOf. Savannah is the first one we're going to check out, and then their other song they debuted with, Time Leap. Assuming because it is related in, or was supposed to be, Luna's brother group, that there's going to be some deeper meaning in a lot of these songs. Because Jaden just loves to flex his ego, man. So I'm sure we're gonna have lots of deep stuff in here. The most underground boy group that you've ever heard. I'm sorry, I'm sounding pessimistic. Okay, I already gotta give big ups to this already because it fills my ultra wide. This is the second MV that I've ever seen that will fill my ultra wide, along with Alexa's most recent song. So this looks spectacular already, although is it even in, I'm sorry, it's not even in 4K, but it fills the ultra wide. Okay, that's something. It's gonna be maybe cut off a bit for you guys then, because it fills that ratio like that. I love the sound of this. I gotta say, one, love the sound. Maybe it'll change. The MV so far, to me, does not fit the sound of this song in the slightest, but maybe it'll change. We're having some cross-language lyrical wordplay there. I like how they say Savannah. Savannah. Is it not supposed to actually be Savannah? I don't even know that's how you spell Savannah. Maybe it is just Savannah. Wow. I love the instrumental of this song. This song has a really great flow. I don't know if this juxtaposition between the song and the video is supposed to be the point, but I mean, you're having basically an extreme sports, riding motorcycles, fire hard boy group kind of look to the concept, but the song is so not that. You're like a beach from Savannah. Beach from Savannah. God, Jaden loves his multiple moons and planets. This guy in the center right now is the one that pops out to me a lot. Like the white, longer hair. Yeah, this video is so blurry though. Even though it is stretching. Probably why it is so blurry. I wish it was in 4K. Damn, but this song is good, man. It's a really good song. It's chill. It reminds me, again, yeah, it does remind me a bit of Luna, and I know that he didn't exactly construct all of those songs, but it does have that kind of atmospheric feeling that a Luna track would. And this outro, head down. Okay, so yeah, I really do like the song. I can't say I like this video whatsoever. The video is very, very strange in terms of how it relates to the song. Maybe you guys can fill me in onto why it is the way it is. Maybe we'll have like a harder sound in the next song. It seemed like just with the visuals we were getting, we would get something a bit more aggressive, and then I don't know if that is exactly the point, because Jane Jong can be a space cadet, and it says here that he is the creative director, he is the music producer on this one. So yeah, I'd like to know who Evues composed this and arranged by Napier. So 8D Creative, recorded by 8D Creative. Yeah, 8D Creative is the label that they are on here. So it's all very interesting. This whole thing, I really like just the machinations behind the scenes of how these labels and how these groups form and how they switch, either different labels or companies, and the whole thing is super, super interesting to me. So this is a very good listen. I like the song, again, quite a bit. It's a solid song. Video, not so much. Video was a little odd. Okay, now we're going to hop into Time Leap, which I don't know if this one even has lyrics. Doesn't look like it has captions, unfortunately. Okay.
I just want to go back.
Ooh.
미안해 이런 말을 하는 내가 남자답지 못해도 다 내 잘못인 거야 이제 그만할게
I'm really liking this song already. Ooh. Now, I don't know exactly what their overarching narrative exactly is. I know they're gonna have one. They have to have one. But there does seem to be, with this being called Time Leak, some kind of maybe time travel aspect. I think what he's by when it comes to that car scene is like what they use to test G-force on vehicles, maybe? Some form of test. That's the dude, right? Wow. This group really does have some aesthetic though, man. I think the construction, the structure of the song is not simplistic. Sounds like I'm speaking badly of it. Not at all. It's just a bit easier to understand. It's a more typical of, I guess, maybe your K-pop structure, but the way it is sound, like the actual composition, is really interesting. That part is so good.
못한 내 고백들은 다 전해줄게요. 더 높이 올라가야 할 듯해 널 처음 만났던 그곳에서.
See, you're just getting those, again, those like spacey elements just in the background, just a hint of it to kind of just put you in the mood and make this sound kind of like how a lot of young Luna sounds. It's so interesting. But like a lot of Monotree did a lot of early Luna stuff, right? Is that the same shot that we saw? Like the exact same shot from before? Are some of these, a lot of these the same shots? I feel like I'm tripping. Yes. I really like this song a lot. I like this a lot more than the last one. And I like that song too. Oh, the vocals. There are a lot of beauty shots in this MV. I'm assuming, even though I love the art direction of this MV and you're doing a lot with a little, I'm assuming that 8D or whatever this label was named does not have a tremendous amount of money. What does it say? I want to go back. I'll go back. Someone will go back. Okay, so this is time leap. We're just gonna go for there's some form of time travel or some kind of time travel thing in here somewhat. You guys are gonna have to let me know what the narrative of this group is. Again, John LD, thank you so much for the recommendation. They're an interesting group. You can see those ties to, you look at early Luna and you look at this and you could totally make some connections for sure. Again, I know they are their own respective groups, but as someone who is a huge Luna fan, I just have to, impart that kind of that perspective to it. I think that's interesting. But yeah, from what I've seen, I do like these. The only thing I didn't like was the MV of the first song that we checked out. The MV and the song Time Leap I like quite a bit. Really, really good. Again, doing a lot with a little in terms of I guess their funding for this group. But let me know what you think of OnlyOneOf. What do you think of the songs that have come out after this? And if you are a big Luna fan like myself, or even if you're not, what do you think of that kind of relationship between how they're somewhat connected but not at the same time? I think the whole situation and a lot of the stuff that happens behind the scenes in K-pop that people don't speak about a lot are really interesting, or maybe at least the Stan Twitter doesn't really speak about. Thank you so much for the recommendation once again, John LD. Once again, if you guys want to request something to me on Patreon, that is one of my tiers. It is early in the month. Now is the time to join for live stages, variety content, anything you might think of. We're also starting Kingdom soon, very, very soon as well, so you can look forward to that. Thank you so much for checking out this video with me. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.